everybody.
I'm Dhani.
I'm John.
And we are back because I had one person request from our last video. They requested that I do a TV catch-up because we have not spoken about any TV in probably at least 6 weeks, if not more.
Yeah.
So there's a lot on my list, but I'm going to just rapid fire through them. Some both of us have watched, so we will get both of our opinions. Here we go.
I'm just going to hang on and try to add something if I can.
Yes. All right, the first series I'm going to talk about is Wednesday.
I come in peace.
That's a shame. I brought my pocket mace. The medieval kind.
Their season 2 came out. It came out in a split delivery for Netflix. It was 4 episodes, and then like a month later, 4 more episodes. This second season to me was much darker. I liked it and I enjoyed it, but not as much as the first one. I felt like this one brought in a lot more characters, which was good, but I really loved the first season and everything that they did with the Wednesday character. So, but
I did not watch it. I watched season 1, but didn't watch this season.
Right. And I would like you to. And I still recommend it.
Okay.
Second show I'm going to talk about is Upload.
Whatever happens, I had this.
I'll see you on the other side.
This is on Prime. You might not have heard about it, but the season 4 came out and it was the final season. We both have watched this.
Yep.
All 4 seasons. I liked the season. I didn't like how the whole series ended, but I get it and it works. But, you know, I want the happy ending and it wasn't a happy ending.
Yeah.
But I love this show, Upload. If you haven't watched it, go to Prime and watch it. It's clever. It's different. It's just really smart and different. And it's a romance and it's funny and it's a great ensemble.
Yeah, it's like a rom-com series.
It is, but it's also about the future, and when you die, you can upload your personality to
the
cloud and live forever. It's very interesting. Just go check it out.
Yeah.
The next show I'm going to talk about is The Gilded Age. We had season 3 that came out. I think it was the best season yet.
Your wife isn't with us.
Mrs. McAllister is as happy as a clam, tucked up in Newport, listening to the sounds of the sea.
I've never been to New.
Out of the 3 that we've had.
Yep.
And that's speaking volumes for a show that I think is already just so fantastic. But a lot of stuff happened in this season that just felt really good and really propelled forward. And next season, I mean, the way we left it off, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with these characters.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I agree. It was probably the best season of what I think is one of the best shows on TV.
Yes.
Right now. So
absolutely.
It's good stuff.
So that's on HBO. You can go check it out on HBO Max. I say definitely, if you haven't watched the show, go back, watch it from the beginning, and check out all 3 seasons.
Yep.
The next show actually ends tomorrow. The Rainmaker on USA Network. I never saw the original Grisham. I didn't read the book, and I didn't see the original movie with Matt Damon. I did. It's a great movie. I love it. Love that movie. Yeah, but I am really enjoying the series. I like the people in it. I like the characters. I like the arcing story that they're trying to solve. I've really enjoyed this season. I think tomorrow the final 2 episodes come out. I don't know if they've kind of, they put it on Friday nights, and now they're kind of shoving the 2 final episodes out. I don't know if that's bad news for this show and that it's not coming back. I don't know. But I've really enjoyed it, and I think if you like the movie, because you've watched the series too.
I have. Most of it.
And would you say if you like the movie, you'd like the show?
They're vastly different. I think, the sort of premise is the same, and the characters in at least this season are sort of kind of the same. But, they're familiar. They're not the same. They're familiar. It's different than the movie, but I enjoyed the series, what I've seen of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say go watch it. Even if it ends up being just one season, I think it's a good enough season to binge. I think it would have been fun to binge this instead of having to wait weekly. If it doesn't come back, I think I'll be a little bummed, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The next show I'm going to talk about is controversial. The Summer I Turned Pretty, which
okay.
is another Prime Video show.
I don't think I can take it if you change your mind like last time.
I have watched this show through gritted teeth most of the time. If you are out there and you know, it's always been either Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad. I feel like I stand alone. I was Team Jeremiah through the first couple seasons, and then this last season I was Team Belly. And so I'm very, very upset with how the series ended. And now they tell us they're going to put a movie out. And I'm even more frustrated with that because I don't need a movie. You ended it. I don't know what more drama you want to bring us, but I didn't like the ending. I never will. And we'll just move on. But definitely, if you watch the series, comment below. If you're Team Conrad, good for you. You won. I think she should have gone off and lived her life by herself and grown more as she did in France. But that's my opinion. The next show is Platonic on Apple TV+.
You like the beer?
No, terrible.
You want another one?
This is Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne. This is our second season. It just ended last week. I loved this season way more than the first one. This one was like just way more fun, and because we already knew the two characters and we knew their relationship, we got to really dig into that a lot more, and it was ups and downs and watching how you navigate such a platonic relationship when you're an adult like that. It's interesting. And it's just a lot of fun to watch those two because, you know, they've worked together forever, and how, again, the second season ended up was very interesting. It has not been renewed yet for a third, but we're all hoping that it will be because I'd like to see where they're taking the story next.
I didn't watch most of this season. I watched the first season. I enjoyed it. I watched the first episode or two of this season, and I just kind of lost it. But I think Seth Rogen is due for a show where he doesn't necessarily make a series of bad decisions. Because his two shows on right now, Platonic and The Studio, seem to be him just one bad decision after another. That's my 2 cents.
Well, I think if you watched the shows, maybe you could say something about it.
I've tried both.
The next show is currently on Netflix, Great British Bake Off. This is our happy place.
Yep.
We've got 4 hours. On your mark. Get set. Bake.
I think there are a lot of people who don't watch this show, but if you do, then you understand what we're talking about. The new episodes come out every Friday. It is our Friday night happy place that we, after work, we get to sit down and watch it every Friday. And as soon as the music plays, we're at peace. And we just love to watch people bake, and we love to watch them grow as bakers and grow as friends, and I cry at the end of every episode.
Yeah, because no matter, they're all such good people that by the end of every episode, you know, the beginning we're like, it's our weekly happy place, and by the 40 minutes in, we're just a wreck.
Yeah, we're
every
stressed.
time, because you kind of get a sense of who's having a bad day, and it's like, oh no, not them.
Right.
Yeah, it's that every week.
Yes. It's great. If you're not watching on Netflix, again, you could chime in on any season and go and watch it on Netflix, or just start watching from this season and you'll be happy.
Yeah.
The next series is Daryl Dixon. This is on AMC.
You could make a different choice. You could come with me. Both of you.
Obviously, this is the spinoff from The Walking Dead. We're in our third season of Daryl Dixon. This year, Carol and Daryl are in Spain. I've liked it so far this season. It's been interesting. I don't know where it's going to go from here after the first 3 or 4 episodes, I don't want it to constantly just be they have to fight their way out of Europe and just keep trying to get home. But it feels like that's kind of what we're doing. But I'm okay with that because I can watch Carol and Daryl do anything. On the same hand, Ride with Norman Reedus is also back for its 7th season on AMC. And if you have never watched Ride because you think you're not a motorcycle person or you don't watch The Walking Dead so you don't care what Norman Reedus is doing, I don't care. Go to AMC or AMC Plus and watch something. Go through the seasons, and if you see a city that you like, click on it and watch him go through that city. And it's a really cool kind of travel show where he finds different things and riding his motorcycle through the city or the state. It's a great show. It's just a really great show.
Yeah, every weekly episode is him meeting up with some person, and it varies. It's a new person every week. And they just ride around that area and do things. And I'm not a big Norman Reedus fan. I don't really care for The Walking Dead. I'm not a big biker. I really don't care for motorcycles. But every time this show is on and she's watching it, I don't make a point to watch this show, but just about every show I'll walk in after 10 or 15 minutes and I got to sit down and watch the rest of it. It's just how it is.
It's the way it's presented. Yeah, it's the writing. It's the people that they meet along the way.
It's just such a good show.
It's really well done.
Yeah.
So go check out Ride with Norman Reedus. And if you're a Walking Dead fan, let me know. Are you watching Daryl Dixon? Are you watching Dead City? I actually didn't finish the 2nd season of Dead City. And I do want to go back and finish, but I don't know. Something got to me, so I stopped. Okay, next show. Only Murders in the Building on Hulu.
Just be cool.
Hey. Who's cooler than me?
Everyone.
They're in our 5th season with Only Murders in the Building. I still love it. But I'm also kind of the Steve Martin can never do wrong category. Like, I just love him so much. But I also love the trio of Selena Gomez and Martin Short and Steve Martin. You say you're not liking this season as much.
Well, I'm not. This is definitely, for me, this is the weakest season. Kind of all the way around. The performances don't seem... Now, Steve Martin has kind of expanded his performance a little bit. He's kind of broadening out into slightly quirky and a little bit weird and doing stuff. But everybody else seems, I don't know,
it's a weird, every season they've grown who has come on the show. This season with Christoph Waltz and Renee Zellweger, Bobby Cannavale, Téa Leoni. It is a weirder group, and we haven't figured out the story yet where it's all coming together. And so maybe that's the problem, is you're just still waiting for that. But I still love Only Murders in the Building. If you haven't watched it, obviously, I would suggest going back to the 1st season and definitely check it out. I think it's funny. I think it's really clever in the way that they solve these murders every season. And I think there's really good people involved. So I recommend it.
I recommend it as well. Don't take my... I am a TV novice. I do not watch a lot. I don't get a lot. So, don't listen to me. She watches a ton of TV. She knows it inside and out. And she's a much better judge. I'm just telling you how it's striking me right now. I'm going to continue to watch it. It's still a great show. It's just not as great as the first 4 seasons. So far. I mean, we're only halfway through the season, so they could easily pull me back.
Yes. All right, the next series I'm going to talk about is called The Girlfriend on Prime. This starred Robin Wright, and she actually directed every episode. I think there are 8 episodes. This was a sleeper, surprising hit for me. I thought we were going into this, the premise is that her son starts dating a girl, and the way they framed it was that, that kind of typical story of the girlfriend goes crazy type thing, which is right up my alley. So I was thrilled for that. And then it was not just that. It took a turn. There was a twist that I didn't see coming. This was a really, really well done show. fun to watch, and I don't want to give anything away. So if you have not checked out The Girlfriend on Prime Video with Robin Wright, go check it out. I'm telling everyone, because it was one of those that really I did not see coming. So I'm excited when those are happening. I really get excited about it.
That's right.
Another show that has started, I don't even know if we're halfway through, is The Morning Show, which is on Apple TV Plus. Everyone knows it's Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon and Billy Crudup.
That's when she's brilliant.
Agreed. It's just that she's been brilliant light the last 5 years, right?
I only watch this show for Billy Crudup. I don't like Reese Witherspoon or Jennifer Aniston's characters in this show. I kind of hate watch most of the show, actually. This season, they've added some more people that are just as annoying. I don't know why I keep watching the show. I've never really liked it. The first season with Steve Carell was the best, probably, but I don't know. I don't enjoy the show. But I am going to see it through to the end. But let me comment below if you're watching it, if I'm way off. Do you love it? Let me know. And then, let's see, on Hulu, this also just ended last week, I believe, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox. I'm certain you saw that and you went, I know everything about this. I've watched, her interviews and blah, blah. I thought the same thing. I had watched the Hayden Panettiere movie that was like Lifetime or whatever. I had seen her interviews, all of that sort of stuff. This movie tells you 100 times more than you thought you knew about the whole case. Amanda Knox produced it along with Monica Lewinsky. Amanda Knox is able to get her side of the story out there in so much detail. Grace Van Patten of the famous Van Patten family plays Amanda Knox. She is amazing. I hope she's remembered by Emmy time next year, because she was really, really good. Learned to speak Italian, and the emotions and everything that she goes through. It was a really well done series, and I learned a lot that I didn't know about the details. I've always believed in Amanda Knox and that she was innocent. This just shows more about the prosecution in Italy and what they did to her and how they came up with their case and all kinds of stuff. It was very interesting. So that's on Hulu. Definitely check that out. Let's see. High Potential on ABC is back for the second season.
But we know Barry was killed upstairs. And we know it wasn't Lenore, Heather, or Netta, because Barry was alive before Monopoly even began.
I'm in on this one.
I don't normally talk about network shows that much because, they're not that great. But because he watches it, I figured I'd bring it up. It's the same. Every week they solve a different case. It is what it is.
Oh, you don't like it?
It's fine. I have no problem watching it. It's just like my Law and Orders. It's just like, my FBI's. I mean, it's the same serial show that all the networks have.
I like it because it's clever. It's got some interesting things woven into it because of her personality and her.
Yeah, but you could watch
character.
Brilliant Minds with Zachary Quinto. He also has a thing where he can see, they do that all the time. So you just don't watch enough TV to know it. But it's a fun show. It's very fun. It's got a great cast. They're now bringing in a new captain, which I think is going to be fun. It's good. I'm just glad he does watch something with me. So that's why I decided to bring it up.
Well, I like it.
I can't get him to watch a lot of things.
That's right.
And then this morning I wanted to bring up, because I just watched it this morning, Victoria Beckham has a docuseries that came out today on Netflix. It's 3 episodes. If you watched David Beckham's docuseries on Netflix from last year or the year before, which was fantastic, if you didn't, go back and watch that. But we saw Victoria on that series, and it was so lovely to see her and watch her talk about things. And so now she has her own, and this is mostly about building her fashion brand and how she came about to do that. And it was very interesting. We learned a lot more about her, and I just wanted to touch on that because it was interesting. So definitely check out that on Netflix. And then that's it for TV shows. But since we haven't been doing anything about movies, I wanted to talk about a movie we watched last week. Well, you didn't see some in the middle. The Last Bus on Apple TV Plus, starring Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera. This was the true story that took place during the campfire fire back in 2018 in Northern California, and we lived there. We lived in Southern California at the time, but this is a story about a guy who was driving a school bus, and there were some kids that needed to be evacuated, and their parents weren't able to come get them from the school, so he did, and just through consequences and different reasons,
different circumstances and stuff,
he ends up driving through the fires for hours with these kids and this teacher that was helping him. And it was, I mean, I don't think I breathed for 2 hours. It was so intense and so emotional, and again, remembering what all those people in that town went through, because the entire town was wiped out.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It's very intense, and it's a lot. But it was a really well done movie. It's hard to get those true stories right. And of course they embellish, and there's a lot about the guy's personal life that they embellished on. But I still wanted to bring that on here because it's fresh in my memory, and I think it deserves a recommendation for sure if you have not gone and watched that. So definitely check that out.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Wow.
That was a lot, but I wanted to bring you up to date. Of course, network shows are back. The FBI is, I think, start this week, but the Law and Orders have been back. And a lot of CBS is coming back this next week, Matlock and those sorts of things. So we're picking up, but there's also a lot of other stuff coming out. So I will be sure to continue to give my thoughts on what I'm watching on TV here, and hopefully we'll have some more movie reviews coming out soon, and we're going to get back to our Disney series of watching all of the Disney animated feature films.
Yep.
So we have a lot more coming out. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thanks so much. If you have any other questions on these shows, or asking if I have watched something else you are interested in, please comment below. Ask me. I might have just skipped it because I wasn't sure if anyone cared about it. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. We will definitely be back soon. And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.